All right. I'm new to this. Um just gonna work on some glass, which is part of my tribute for Jeff. Um I'll wait a little bit here in case people want to join. Um I didn't realize when I sent the picture of what I'm working on that you can't really see the actual pattern, but it's a bee. It's gonna be like a bee. I think I'm gonna make at least two of these windows. The goal is three. Let's see. Maybe I wonder if I can do this. Waiting. Yeah, try to get this. Okay, so let's put this up closer and then put this. All right, so it's a B. It's just kind of hard to see. Um, but it's gonna be a bumblebee. When I sent it on Danny's stream, Hayden and Danny couldn't tell what it was gonna be. They thought it might have been like uh Cthulhu or however you say that. Um, I'm not that cool. Not that cool. Um, hey, Miss K Griff, what's up? Thanks for joining. I'm new to this. I'm streaming on my phone, so I'm gonna look like a boomer. Uh, but forgive me. I was gonna try to wait on doing this window until like the Maudie Christmas stream, but I want to do at least three, like at least two of these, but maybe three. Um, and I'm not cool. I wish if I might try to set up a computer out here or a laptop. That way I can better stream. Um, and like actually see chat. I actually gotta like step away and look. Uh, and it's kind of weird. Like I don't. It's like show your face, ogre. Right? I'm like an ogre. Um, but I'm doing this completely different. Let me explain why. Um, I won't be able to see chat while I'm explaining this. So what we're doing, I usually when I do these windows, I usually use like a tape to put around the glass. But this time, we will not be using. We're gonna up our game. I've never done this. I'm gonna use what's called lead, and this is the funny part. It's called lead came, CAME, and it's very bendable. But the nice thing about it is you get like these clean lines around. Rosalind, what's up? Sure, you guys like and subscribe. What's up, Tinch? Um, can you turn on the Xbox? No, Mom wants to go in and do some chores. Sorry, my boy's here. So we're gonna use what's called Hobby Cam. This is pretty cool. It's got like an H. If I can get the focus, it's like an H, but the glass fits on each side, and then we solder them together, and then you use like a kind of like like a glass cement to cement it in. But anyways, let's get started. How you guys doing? Listen, dude. Yeah. Um, so I started doing glass because I most people ask, well, how did you start doing glass? I only started because my grandpa used to do it, and there was one time he made me feel like I was helping him, but I really wasn't. I was more of in the way. Um, but this is like a square glass, and I used a Cricut to cut out vinyl. I've done vinyl once before versus tracing. I like the vinyl a whole bunch more. Um, and so this is a glass cutter. Um, a glass cutter, and so it's got like a wheel on it on the end of it, and that wheel adds like a score mark on it, And then there's a bunch of different ways to break the glass, but the thing with breaking the glass is that the glass, like, it can follow your score mark, or it can like shoot off, and then it ruins your glass. So hopefully I don't screw up as much this time. But you hear that nails on a chalkboard thing? That's what you want to hear when you're cutting this glass. Um, oh, where did I put those pliers? I had a set of pliers. Oh, here they. You got these like little things to start the crack. Just gotta read. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm like, the cutting sound, I don't really care for it either. I might have to like find some way to play music in the background and like so I can blind it out. But so there's a couple ways. So this can either start the crack of the glass. I don't know if you can see it very well. Yeah, you see that little glimmer right here, that little line. Um, you can start tapping the glass. And it kind of changes pitch. You'll hear what that's doing. You can probably see it better on the back side. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of weird. The camera's. Oh, there you go. You can start seeing the thing going through. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's straight cuts are easier. Yeah. That pitch when it changes, that's when you know that little crack has changed. So like I've thought about doing stained glass ASMR, but there's already people that do that. And the other problem with doing glass ASMR is I have kids that would ruin it for me. But they're awesome kids though. So um let's see. And I try to put these patterns as close as I can together so that way you waste less glass. Let's see. Make sure it's straight. And boom. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not awesome. So here's the funny thing. I actually started doing glass in August. So I am a rookie at it. But you know, like that's the other cool thing about Jeff is he would not he didn't have to tell you to do something, he just inspired you to do something. Um so and I figured there's not very many people doing it online. And it just helps me remember my grandpa. He's a good guy. And then no one in the family does it. He used to love doing it, so I'm like, do something Grandpa likes. I'll have to show you some of my other windows I've done. See that little? So here's the problem with doing that. Is it broke it right there? Damn. I could. Connor, what's up, my dude? Um, this is This is gonna be this is the window I'm working on. This is for your dad, in memory of your dad. This first one is going to you, Connor. And I'm trying something new, but this since I jacked it up right there, that's so good. That's not gonna do. We've got to keep standards here, but this is the window I want to give to you. Because like I said it in the mod chat that um the bee to me embodies your dad. Utah, the beehive state. He did everything for the hive. At least to me, he was very selfless. And what he created was the honey that kept us all stuck together. Um, so that's why I picked the bee. And what's funny is I actually was going to originally, this was my original idea, but um, and this was before he passed away, was I was gonna make this window and try to give it to him when he came to Utah next. But then I was thinking, I was like, but how's Jeff gonna get this all the way to Korea? Like I've never shipped glass before. So this works out. So this window, I hope it makes sense to you of why to me it represents your dad, but um, take that down. Yeah. And I just barely started this channel, so Jeff's honey. Eh, Come on, Jeff's honey is what brought everyone to the yard, not his milkshakes. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Jeff's honey now that you mention it that way. Oh, oh man. Sometimes I get worried about cutting myself. I've cut myself really good once. Alright. Just moving this pattern a little bit. Alright. Boom. Awesome. Um I wish I knew how to work StreamYard better. I would uh commandeer Jeff's intro and play it every time, but I'm not good at this. And I'm just streaming from my phone, so where's the details? Try this. The other cool thing you can do with like these like glass pieces. Island in the house. How's it going, Island? Um, I was telling Connor and everybody else. Um, this is the window I'm making in memory of Jeff. Also, I'm gonna give it to Connor. I'm gonna make a second one. I'm gonna give it to Danny, and then I'm gonna make maybe a third one so I can keep one. But first dibs goes to the man himself. Um, I think I have enough glass to do a couple of these, but This ain't no not as entertaining as Jeff's trial stream. Book. Yeah, I from my last stream, Bug, you and Flex made it, so I finally figured out how to get a wrench out. And after this stream, all of my fellow mods, I'm gonna give you guys wrenches too. So just don't. You know how to use it. I trust you guys. But I was looking at oh, it was like on Meme Copium's Discord. Oh, you want? Oh, I'll give you a hammer. I don't know how can I do it on. No, I can't do it on the streaming thing. But this is the most viewers I've had. Yeah, back that glass up. Yep. Oh, oh, you're gonna get a band hammer. You guys are awesome, family. Uh, Yo, sister. Where's Kate? He should be inside doing chores. No, he's not. My daughter. She had that funny. Let's see. This is 33. 33. Oh, you're not inside that. So at the end, there's like a little grinder thing that you can grind stuff through. Oh, through YouTube. Yep. So okay, so I'll do it after my stream. That's why I want to get like a laptop out here. I have a laptop, but my wife's using it for her business, so maybe. All right. Ooh. All right. All right. With these like curved cuts, sometimes it's better just to take his. Don't go for all of it at once.
Dad, Claire wants you.
All right, just got to wait a bit.
Okay, guess what I'm watching?
What?
The Beast Games.
The Beast Games?
Yes, Mr. Beast. He did his own TV show.
Oh, nice. What? Sorry, guys, kids. Oh yeah, that's so funny. That's it's just a regular iPhone. That's I have I have like one of those like DJI cameras that I was gonna use as well, but gotta get an SD card for it. I think one of the kids lost it. Dude. Out. Can you please stop? Not right now. When I'm done. You have chores, buddy. Sure. Yeah, the Pixel won't do that. Buddy, I haven't on yet, Sarah. I'm big time. Mom's down there. But listen, go clean up the front room. Go straighten it up. All right, I'm gonna have to go on mute real quick. This 1 second. All right, I'm back. We had to have a little chit chat. It's funny, so I have a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old. I'm Mr. Big Time. It's kind of funny because so I took my boys to go meet Jeff, and he was big time to them. And they're like, so he's like Mr. Beast, and I of course said he's better than Mr. Beast, man. No way. And then they went and they met Jeff at one of the meetups, and the whole way home, like, because when we were there with Jeff, they were super shy. Like, I've never seen them like so quiet. And Swan Lake Lady was there. And they were okay for the most part, but when we got in the car, then they were like, "I can't believe he does YouTube. You do YouTube, yeah." And then now that I've decided to do this, they're like, "Dad, can I be on your channel? Maybe we can play games and be one of those kids." And I'm like, no. Just trying to be careful with like this like curve, because say you like try to cut a curve, it can just shoot into like your piece, and then you're like ticked off. Let's see. All right, like the knees being. So what's funny is last time Flux was on here, she was worried that I wasn't using gloves, and then like right after I ended the stream, and I was cleaning up, and then I got a glass sliver, and I was like, Flux was right. All right. All right, I'll hit the rest of this with like a grinder, uh, not the app. Cutting curves for sure are the hardest part. Um, because like if you don't hold this down with the same amount of pressure the whole way through the curve, that's what causes the glass to, when it's following the score, it could shoot off somewhere else. Um, now I got this piece. There's that noise for you. It's getting ripped. And usually, like, this line isn't perfectly straight, so then what I do to be more careful, so I either use these pliers or I use that. Do that little kink. It started that score. And it started it right there. And then this like little tapping thing, and then it will, I call it walk that line for you. Just like that. Yeah, oh my god. Gloves? Like I was telling Flugs, like, my mom didn't raise no bitch. I don't wear gloves. And then I told her, well, I guess there's some things that I'd bitch out on, but not this one. Hey, sweetie, you need to.
I found my red shoes
You
by
found the
the
red
open
shoes?
doors by the other front door. So,
What?
Daddy, can you open the garage over there?
In 1 second. You need to go get a coat though.
Okay, I'll get it back going.
So my daughter just got out of a cast. So she's you mean bitch mittens? Oh, so my daughter just got out of cast, and so she thinks like she can do everything she used to do. Like, clear. I didn't like, so when I first started this, I didn't realize how much StreamYard charged, man. I was like, screw that, I don't make money at this. Maybe if I'm big time like Jeff one day. Or Megan Box. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Scared for this one. You're so pissed at it. Oh, yeah, that smell. Look. Hey, go around and have Xander open it for you.
I can open it.
Okay. You be careful?
Daddy, can you help me over there?
Help you over there.
Oh, there's
No.
a little crack.
No, go around through the front door.
Oh, guess what? There's a crack over there.
There's a crack?
See that little hole? I can look through it.
Oh, yeah. I tried Stream Elements on my phone. That one kind of like me. They also want money out of it too. But I'm a software engineer by trade, so it's like, why do something when I can, or why pay for something when I can just do it myself? Let's see. Nice floor light. Let's see if I can get that in the camera. Everything's like reversed. Oh, there you go. You see it? Oh, holy, $50 a month. So I was looking at signing up for StreamYard, and it's like, you want $8 a month, or not $8 a month, $8 a week. If it was $8 a month, that'd be one thing, but $8 a week? Okay, just stay where I can see you. You should be inside, but no one here. Oh, that's jacked up something. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, asking $50 a month. Yeah, and then I was like, $8, $8 a week. It's like, and if I only stream maybe once a week, it's not worth it. Not worth it. I'll just use the grinder and mash this. That one's 17. Baby back, baby back. Oh, no new features. Screw that. Here, go find your helmet. Your bike's are on the way. Oh, there you go. All right. Let's see, 4. So the reason why I'm like kind of like sporadically is I've got one sheet of glass. Like there's 4 different amber colors, and I've got them kind of spread out as best I could. So I'm doing all the. Oops, I didn't go. Oh,
Daddy got my homework on.
yep. Say safety first.
Safety first.
Oh, hey, say go. Slay Queen.
You don't want to hurt yourself.
Yeah, you don't. Can you say Slay Queen?
So I found it over there, guys.
Oh. Can you hear her? Hey, say Slay Queen.
No.
No. You know, embarrassing. Yeah. What, babe?
Where's Kate?
He should be inside. Well, then look in the backyard. She's funny. She'll say snake ring. And she's Rosalind, you're working. So what do you do for work, Rosalind? I I didn't even know you streamed until recently, and then I subscribed. He went to James's house. You better be coming back. No, you stay here. Santa's watching. No, I need you to stay where I can see you. Oh yeah, yeah. She that kid's for you. Plus, it's like you don't want to do something that's going to get you in trouble. Why? Just for a little bit. Stay out of the road, though. I know. Just hurry and look both ways. So funny. Oh, that's the other thing I keep forgetting is like to make sure like this is in view. uh, so they had their Christmas like preschool. I'll have to post it in the Discord. But I recorded her and my nephew on there, and my nephew's just going all crazy. And right before the thing started, he yells in the microphone, "Poop!" I'm like, oh my gosh, crazy kids. Let's see. No. Lose my damn mind. Uh, they're good kids. It's sometimes they do enough to make you want to like jump off a crazy bridge or something. But my 8-year old has um he has like a, how do I explain it? It's not. It's almost like they're muddy. Like just don't walk in the house with muddy boots. Not right now, buddy. The Grinch is watching you. So he's kind of got like a oppositional defiance type thing, but not too bad. But I think all kids have it, but his is a little bit more extreme than the other ones. ADHD on top of it. Oh yeah. uh, say no. Yo, yeah, yeah. They're kind of funny. It's like the only thing that works for negotiation right now is don't make me do it. I'll call him. I'll call him. Oh man. Okay, so let me show you my mistake. It cracked all the way through, straight through. So what it did was it folded all the way up here, and then instead of coming down and around, it just went straight. That shouldn't be a problem. Just take this sticker paper and oh, so do. Oh, I hate when YouTube does that. Like, you're 30 seconds behind. There was at one point, like a couple weeks ago, I was like minutes behind. Uh, what happened was is I was watching it, and then it would skip back to when I first joined the stream. You're like, what the heck? Like, I thought I listened to this part of the stream already, and it turns out I really did. I gotta see if he'll do that. Uh, what's funny is it's like this fake Santa came to the preschool thing, and my girl goes, "You smell like beef and cheese. You're not the real Santa." So, bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. Good kid, so. No, I think she's looking for you.
Yeah.
She's over down at Scarlett's house.
Huh?
I think she went down to Scarlett's house. Dude, I like it seeing these things start to fill up out there. Oh yeah, it is awesome. It is up there. Let's see, move this up maybe. Yeah, that's awesome. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Let's see. This one I'm kind of worried about. With all those stupid S curves. And like when you squeeze on these pliers, you have to do it like slowly. And then you hear that little crack. Kind of like, how do I put it? My camera. Come on, thing. Yeah, oh, right there. You can see it. Starts right there. You go to the other side and see if you can start it there. Quiet concentration. Easy. Easy does it. Usually when it doesn't want to do that, you. There it goes. Oh, damn. This went that way. Told you, man. Jeez. Oh, can't do that. Stupid. Booper. Mm, yeah, right there. Island, you can learn how to do it. It is not really that hard. I was saying just a few minutes ago, I started just the end of August. And I got this big window that I did. Hey, Tage, go grab me my koi fish window.
No,
Yeah.
turn on the Xbox.
When I'm done streaming. You can go grab that window real quick. I think you'd love it. My wife is like, "What are we gonna do with all these windows?" I told her maybe one day I can sell these windows. Like there's this old guy on Facebook that's been doing it for like 40 years, and he just sold one for a couple grand, and I was like, "Dang!" This window, this particular window, I think I did the math on it, and online it would sell for uh, $500, but I don't know we're worth $500. No, you stay here, Claire. Yeah. I write C sharp code
Can we go to over there?
to Abby's.
Yeah.
Only for a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you for coming back and telling me.
Yeah. I thought you were. If I tell you, you won't be mad at me.
Yep, we don't. Yep, we don't want to get in trouble. Thank you.
Okay, you got your phone.
I asked him to grab it.
Okay.
Just be careful, buddy. All right, here it comes. All right. So, yeah, C sharp. I write .NET code. Right now, I work for like a restaurant management company. Uh, okay, so here's the window. I just barely finished this not too long ago. It is, well, this is actually the back side. So here's the front side. All right, so this is the koi fish I just barely finished. And I used the tape method on, like, you put the tape down and then you solder it together. Um, this window won't be the tape method. This one will have cleaner solder lines. Um, so no, dinner's the most important meal of the day to me, man. Like, screw breakfast and, well, lunch is almost like dinner. But yeah, so this is the koi fish I made. Um, and I just have it sitting in our one window. Um, and this one was like 300 pieces of it, but it was so fun doing, and the glass was so pretty. So I put on, and I got the whole tape. So I thought, like, water on these outsides, and then the koi fish working together to make like a green, like, beautiful, or like kind of like a. I was thinking in my mind like they were making, um, like a relationship, like green, like the koi fish working together. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to mean, but that's what it meant to me. Yeah, this one I did 300 pieces, but I did one at a time, and then I would cut a piece, and then when I cut the next one, and then I would, like, solder them together, so that way they didn't get mixed up. So this one is, um, appreciate you guys. Yeah, it's a fun, rewarding one. It's like you get something cool at the end of it. Just for a little bit, dude. Um. Oh yes. I will. I will post it in our Discord. I've got a bunch on my phone, but I don't want to share the screen on my phone. Um, and then my other videos that I've been doing, those ones are that's a hummingbird for my wife's grandmother. She always has like those, like, hummingbird feeders outside. So let's see, 47. There's this guy on Facebook that I follow that all he does, or I shouldn't say all he does do these patterns, like these particular patterns that I've been doing, and he does such a good job. And I'm just not good at drawing. Um, but the other cool thing is, like, I think my ancestors back in the day used to do glass work. So that's another cool thing, like, relate to them. All right. This one, I don't want to break it again, so I'll hit this one with the grinder here in a second. Oh, she's obsessed with hummingbird. Yeah, something with old ladies. Once you hit a certain age, you know you're old when you start enjoying hummingbirds. I don't know if that's a base take or what, but probably not based. It's probably just stupid. Oh, but that's what I told my wife. As long as you guys don't go anywhere else in there. Yeah, as long as I can still see you. Hey, dudes. She's so funny. Hey, dudes. We live in a really good neighborhood. So my grandma had dementia too before she passed away. She was a mean lady. Like when in her last stage, like she'd always have candy for all his grandkids. And when she was really bad, she started hiding the candy, and she's like, these little punks keep coming in and taking my candy. So kind of like nipping away, but trying to stay over this little waffle grid thing. And then like the grinder will clean that up. Ooh, that one is 38. She was lucky enough to where she had she had my aunt was living with her and took care of her in her last days, so she didn't have to go to a nursing home. She was lucky that way. But she probably would have. She probably would have bitten us grandkids if given the opportunity. And what's funny is that in Kanto's song, like grandkid round up, that's what I think of. You were talking to my grandma, like being mad at the grandkids. Boom! See that tapping method. This is gonna be a pain. Wheel. Ooh. What I do with these like small scraps is you can put them in like a tumbler and it like uh basically rounds the edge and makes like kind of like a sea glass type thing. Oh man, 2020. '26. Oh, God. Did they say she died of the coop or is it being 2020? And so my daughter was born in 2020. It was right when the pandemic started, and we had the coolest nurses. They were like, technically, we're supposed to give you massive stroke. Oh man. They told my wife that both of us that we're supposed to give you a COVID test, and if you have COVID, then you're not supposed to. We have to take your baby from you. That way, your baby doesn't get it. But we only have to do that test before she's delivered. But if she's delivered and we haven't given you the test, then there's no point, right? Like she's already been exposed to you. So they're so cool. They were like, "Well, we forgot to give you a test, right?" And they never test her, which is awesome. Well, just stay over here if they're not going to be nice to you, sweetie.
No, guess what?
What?
Their dad got angry at me because I didn't pour the things in the garage.
Okay, well, stay over here. Stay over here. If you were naughty over there, you're not supposed to go over there.
I almost do stuff over there.
Okay, just stay over here, okay? Go grab like your tablet, watch your show. What show do you like watching right now?
What?
What?
I'll show them I have a tablet.
Mm.
Oh, guys! I have my tablet. I found my
Yeah,
tablet.
I found my tablet.
My mom's pocket.
She's so funny.
Willie, over here.
Oh, it's what, yeah. Before, like, oh, you got like ours was like 2 months after the lockdown. And it was like they kept on saying, "Well, we might have to take your baby from you." What?
Something stronger.
Stronger?
I'm gonna show them. Daddy, can I go to
Spit it out, Junior.
Can I go to
Gather your thoughts.
Do you know guess what?
What?
Can I go to Shaky's friend's house?
No, they said that you were naughty and your
No,
dad.
not that house. The other house.
James's house?
No, not that house.
If I can't see you, I don't want you going.
Oh,
That's
Daddy.
that's the rules. What?
I just want to play with someone else.
I hear that, but you heard the rule. Just as long as you're following the rule.
I'm just gonna tell you.
This is what I live with.
So I don't be naughty. Oh, Dad.
What?
Can I go to Do you know?
Squirrels.
Okay. Can I go to
If I can't see you, I don't want you going.
Can I go to do you know where I'm gonna go?
I have no idea where you're gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Jackson up.
I don't want you going to jail for beating up a kid in the neighborhood.
Oh, guess what? I'm gonna show him I have candy. I'm gonna get my
That's how you're gonna beat him up?
I'm not gonna beat him up. That's me.
Oh yeah, she's so sassy right now.
Hey, Daddy,
What?
Get your things out of here.
Oh, those are mine.
Here,
Hey,
Daddy.
careful.
Here, Dad.
That's my bucket. Here, you get your things out of my bucket. Here, hey, can you tell me this? I want to hear it. I haven't heard you say it in a long time. You say, slay queen.
Slay queen.
Oh yeah.
Daddy,
Here's your things. Yeah, there's your
Candy.
things. Slay queen. Are these healthy candies?
No, I need
No,
more.
no, you can have crayons, not permanent markers. She's so funny. Say, Queen.
Hey, Jackson!
I've got candy.
I got candy.
I called it.
You got candy.
Oh my gosh. See what I have to deal with?
We get Jackson's attention.
Is that how you're trying to lure the boys in with candy? Stay out of the road, please, Claire. Stay out of the road. Look both ways. Wait. Because they can't see you right there, Claire. Look both ways. Go. You should probably walk your bike. Get off your bike and walk it. She's so funny. You know it. You're if ever could. Oh, she would love it. She's so funny. Her biggest competitor is her brother. They like, I'm gonna I'm gonna race you going inside the house, and it's just, she's so funny. Yeah, when she was born, like we might have to take your baby from you. Like, how in the heck, like, makes you in your right side of your mind make you think you're gonna take babies from people? Oh yeah, I need to invest in one. So here's the funny thing is, so we got a new SUV a couple months ago, and my 8-year-old was like, he was trying to sell us on a minivan. Dad, we gotta get a minivan. The side doors open up like robbers, and we could be robbers and rob places. I'm like, no, no, no. So funny. We can like rob a bank, Dad. No, 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 no. Go to jail, dude. He's like, oh, you'd go to jail? I'm like, yeah, even if you're pretending. But you don't just pull up to a bank and. So then my wife, bless her soul, like, all right, we're not watching those anymore. Mama minivan. Oh my gosh. That's so freaking awesome. All right. I think that was the last one of that color. Oh, get this one. It's gonna be pretty. So for Mama minivan. Oh. So Miss Kate Griff, we're gonna call you Mama minivan. Oh my gosh. But yeah, um it's fun. And every time I get like a cut on my fingers. Oh yeah, it's a jet. The jets. I live super close to Hill Air Force Base in Utah, and they always have F-35s flying around. I call it home security. What's up, brother? I'm Yeah. Thank you, Scarlett. Ugh. That's why we have to have you around, Scarlett. You're the more responsible one. Yeah. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. I speaking of Oklahoma, I went to basic training at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That was, and when I was joining the army, like I've heard of like Fort Benning and Fort Knox and like some of the other ones, but I never heard of Fort Sill until I went there. And I tell you what, in the middle of July in Oklahoma, it was, I don't know how you people live out there. Like humid, hot, and then they like, of course, in basic training, they shave everyone bald, and you can get in trouble for having sunburn. So you'd cake yourself and your bald head with sunscreen, and your sweat would get in your eyes with sunscreen, and it was just it's like being pepper sprayed every day. Let's see, just grabbing like these little pieces. 23. I'll have to grind that thing. All right, and then there's one more color of glass. I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, it is hotter than a mother. So this is actually pretty cool glass. It's got like looks like either like you can call them fireworks or like little flowers. It's called like a cathedral Florentine color. Pretty cool. Oh, the other reason why I thought of this color is it reminded me a little bit of Jeff's like cigars he'd smoked. Just like a brown cigar, like pretty cool. Um, and I forgot to tell you guys. So there's a texture side of the glass where it's kind of like rough, and then but then there's a smooth side of the glass where you cut. Yeah, this is nice glass. So I ordered enough in case I messed up. Let's see. Always figuring out where to. It's your noisy line. Sorry. Like Miss Trunchbull. Let's see. All right. Yeah, it's. Your other grandma had it. Oh yeah. She get louder. Like, that reminds me so much of my grandpa on my dad's side. He was kind of deaf, and grandma would have to get loud with him whenever she was mad. He was practically deaf. He had these like headphones that he'd wear to listen to the TV, but it was so loud in his ears that you didn't know that he was wearing headphones. It was that loud to everybody else. But he would always sit in his rocking chair and grandma's yelling at him, like, yes, Barbara, yes, dear, yes, dear. And then she'd say something that yes, dear didn't make sense to. And then, Bob, are your hearing aids off? And yes, dear, yes, dear. And just smack him. So that's like also the weird, like the funny thing. Um, I grew up in Mississippi, but we live out here in Utah now. Good old Mississippi. Let's see. Oh, not Laurel, Mississippi. I was north. I was just actually I was easier. I most of the time I just say I grew up in Memphis because we lived on the state line, like but on the Mississippi side. So it was getting pretty bad when I was there as a kid. So that and Hurricane Katrina was the reason why my parents decided to move out here.
Do you know that Claire was riding all the way over there?
No, I did not. Can
She
you?
said she knew. She said you knew.
No, Claire, I said you gotta stay where I can see you, sweetheart. You gotta remember, Claire. You gotta remember. No, Charlotte says no. Oh, no.
We can't. My house is a mess.
Yeah, it's Hernando. Yes, in the Hernando area. So I grew up in South Haven.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, sweetie.
Can we go to the mini store?
As long as you put it back away when you're done.
Hey, Daddy, can you help me get it out, please?
1 second, sweetie.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. Which stroller? The red one?
This one.
Oh, the double?
Yeah, that means double. Double one. Scarlet! Look! I can drive you around.
There you go.
It's double. Be dragged around. Do you want to be dragged around? No.
Kids. All right, I'm done. Bye bye.
Ooh, like books.
Is the Southeast? Oh yeah, a big customer, Hernando. Yeah, Hernando was actually like where like our county
Don't go yet.
like city hall was.
Do you want to pop it in? Do you want to pop it in?
So DeSoto County.
Because I can't fit in there. I can't. Okay. Pull the stuff you want down there.
Yeah, good.
Stop climbing.
When I was a kid, it was starting to get sketch.
Daddy.
Hey, you gotta be careful because your leg is still healing.
Okay, you want this?
Me, I haven't been back to Mississippi in a long time.
Okay, get buckled. Ready? Now I need to get ready. I got it. Now. Nice. We're gonna be going to Abby's and then back.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Welcome. Abby's and back. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna go back down. Yeah.
You know, smaller territories. Mm. If you could spell this. When I was a kid, the way that they would teach you how to spell Mississippi, like growing up in Mississippi, M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I. I remember our favorite like touristy place was Mud Island. That was a pretty fun place. It's like gradually going in. Yeah, it is a man-made one. Yep. Yeah, it was interesting that I'm like, now that I'm an adult, I'm like, why would you want to do that? Like make an island. I haven't been there in so long, and I don't even remember why it was um, made in the first place. Maybe like a fort, maybe I don't know. But it was funny, like they were talking about ancestry, like I think it was Megan Fox and Hayden were talking about their ancestry. Oh no, not Megan Fox. It was Danny and Hayden. And Hayden being merchants. I was like, questionable ancestry, but mine was questionable for sure, like from my dad's side. But who doesn't have questionable ones? Yeah. Why money? Yeah, money for sure. All major lakes in Oklahoma. Oh yeah. Um, and then like there was another major lake in Mississippi. I'm thinking, oh, it's Sardis. That lake was man-made. It was huge. There's another man-made, like huge man-made lake here in Utah, called Willard. And when I first saw that lake, I was like, "This is man-made," and it's like it's massive, and it's right next to the Great Salt Lake. But it's so the Great Salt Lake is salt water, of course, but Willard, which is right next to it, is freshwater. I always thought that was interesting. This one will clean up the edges with the grinder. Boom. Ain't no lake. No Oklahoma. So now we're starting to see that the outline of the bee show up. And maybe I can be ready in time to work on the bee during the Mahdi Christmas. I want to recut the vinyl patterns. And that'll be cool. I have some pretty cool glass for that. And then I'm gonna do a special thing that I'm not gonna mention here because I know Connor was here, but I'm gonna do a special thing on one of the pieces of glass that will be a cool surprise. Let's tap this one. So like, okay, here now that I'm thinking about it, and I got you guys here. What since Jeff is gone, I'm lost, right? Like you don't know what like who's stream to watch in the morning. Like that was my favorite. Like Jeff was like not only was he so important, but he was like a constant part of my mornings. Like oh, Jeff's starting right now. Like I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm gonna listen to in the background. Now I'm like I have no idea who to follow in the mornings. No idea. Oh, the Indian burial. Ooh, that'd be cool. I know. Yeah, Shizzy does morning stuff. Yeah, I might hit those. And then Megan's doing the Thursday morning retro trials. I'm definitely gonna be there because that's what Jeff like. Those retro trials were pretty cool. That I like with Jeff's. Does it feel like a Meme Copium stream right here? Because of all the, like he has the boo boos. These kids. I usually watch whenever memes on when Josh is on that. Oh, here's a little thing that I remember. Hey, dude, not so loud. Thank you, pal. Yeah, kids. Um, so the last time Jeff came out. Oh, I don't want to end up on a clip stream. I'll save this for Discord. It's anyways. Sorry to leave it like that, but I was just thinking about those. Um, this kid, we do. She starts at 8 your time, so Oh, she's getting ketamine. Oh, I remember that. Man, Mo is so funny. I love Mo. She's so funny. Like her euphemisms are on par all the time. Like she's such a good lady. It's kind of weird. Like with Jeff being gone, I still want to kind of follow my same herd, right? Like kind of a thing. And what's funny is I finally um your closest. Oh, that is weird. This, all right, let's see. Sorry about that. Boomer. Change to backhand. Boomer. I'm back. Oh my gosh. So my boy came through here and uh he unplugged my phone without me knowing it, and so my phone died. But luckily, I have like a charger right here. That was a boomer moment for Jeff. Wouldn't be like a memorial stream like without Jeff boomering something, right? Like womp womp. Okay, you stay where I can see you. You don't like you're out. Okay, one second. No, Claire, you broke your leg not too long ago. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Uh, boomer. See, even like software engineers boomer it. And the funny thing is, I don't even know what I was telling you guys before I dropped off. Oh yeah, she just barely got out of her cast too, and it's like her first time being outside since Halloween. Man. Oh yeah, like you know how many times we came up like what the hell's going on, and they're like we're just playing. Like you sound like something like dying out in the middle of the woods or something. All right, that one's getting done. So 51. It'll be sweet to have all these like little honeycombs done. Oh yes, when it's quiet, you're like I equate it to the silence in like a horror movie, like right before the jump scare comes. There's been several times where I'm like scared, like legit. Like I found my 8-year-old. I can't remember how old he was when he did this, but he basically had a campfire set up in the garage next to the gas can. You're like, mother. This is why they don't say like they say like boys don't live as long. Yes, you know, and this is like the funner years too. Like you know, the sass can be real with them, like real bad. Here's a question for you, Miss K. Graft. Do you find that your kids favor one parent more than the other? Like my kids, for some reason, treat me like I'm their favorite, but my wife's the one that does all the cool stuff with them, and then they're always like, I want dad. What's wrong, sweetie? Are you what?
Is this gluten?
I don't know, but wait, you need to be nice. Quit being a bossy girl. No more bossy girl. What?
He heard us being bossy to me.
I heard you being bossy. I could hear you all the way over here. She's so emotional. Phases, yeah. It's so weird. Like my kids, like if I work from home, they're like, we want dad to take us to school. You know, like, oh, your mom's cooler than me. And I think I've I learned why. And JKD like might be able like you might even be able to test this too. It's because we're the dads are the suckers. Oh, the sassy. We call my daughter Karen. She's her name's Claire, and I'm like Karen. Um, but it's because they can sucker the dad easier. Like I get in and like, Dad, can we go to the gas station and get a treat? I'm like, sure. I just don't like hearing you like whine about not going. Karen, yep, Karen. Like, all right, and she'll answer it. It's that or like Stinky. Her favorite one is Claire Bear. That's why they're over there talking about he's being bossy. Anger butt. But hang out. Yeah, I see. I think that might be the theme. Is my wife is more. Oh, she's the best. And I say this because I mean to me she's a better parent. Like she like knows when there's boundaries. And doesn't let the kids trample over those boundaries. But I'm like, they're so damn cute. You can't have boundaries when they're that cute looking at you like that. Plus, like, I want them like to remember, like dad was cool. Cause you hear like those stories where like, my biggest and it's like my biggest fear is um, like how do you remember your childhood? My dad was an asshole. I don't want to be that dad. Heathen, yeah. Or savages, like you guys are like little savages running around here.
Hey, Daddy. I think I'm gonna find another rod for being bossy today.
It sounds like you're being bossy too. Maybe you should go find a thinking corner. You gonna find a thinking spot?
I'm gonna show her when I was little. I had my little thing.
Mm.
Daddy.
Okay. Hey, Tej, not so loud. Turn it down, dude.
I don't
Oh
want to
my, all right, if you hear the siren, it's my son pulling out the Alexa and having it play sirens.
Who wants to play jailbreak? No, thanks. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, calling corner. Yeah, it's so funny. And sometimes she'll put herself in timeout. I need to go to timeout. She's so funny. Let's see. Whoa. 76. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have like really like memories that like go way beyond what my wife. Like I remember like kindergarten like to the T because that's when like all my troubles. I started getting in trouble when I was in kindergarten. Sandra, yeah, yeah, she's so funny right now. She's like a little adult some days. You're like, I mean, this is how she's gonna be when she's like a teenager going through a sassitude already, and she's only 4. Almost done. Once we finish breaking this glass, we'll call it. Starting to get dark. Claire! She's so emotional. Claire! You're okay. It's time to come inside. Oh, yeah. 4, you're going on 40. Hey, you're fine. Quit crying. You can play a little bit right there. As long as you stop crying. Do you He don't let you do the please thing?
Yeah.
Well, you can do it. You're.
He said no.
Well, guess what? You're a big girl, right?
He said no, and then making me angry.
Oh no! Calm down, Claire. Is this a real issue or is it just an emotional issue? Are you emotional? Okay, tell him I told you that you could. Yeah, I called into Megan's stream early, like yesterday, and pressed that voicemail. Hey, it's probably if you're gonna be this upset, we probably should go inside. Okay, it's getting cold. I'm gonna finish up this break of glass, and then we'll go inside. Oh, thank you. But it is some days. Some days I wonder if I'm doing the like good dad work, right? Like I'm sure other dads go through it, like trying to not lose your temper some days, and some days you do, and you feel bad about losing it. And Claire, quit being Claire Bear. Hey, Scarlett, you're okay. She's emotional. Her legs are moving. Hey, hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold me. Yeah. Yeah, you usually gotta let them like get their feelings out. Hey, are you upset? Yeah, because they're not letting me play with it. Okay, hey, Tage, be nice to your sister, please. Tell him that you want to be a part of it. Tage, she wants to be a part of it, just for a little bit. What? She wants to be a part of it just for a little bit, okay? But Scarlett's talking to me. Okay, hey, be nice. Just sing. She gets Parenting live. From. Oh my goodness. The problem with streaming in the garage, right? Like emotional damage. Then they get like, I'm like, bros, it's not that serious, man. My my wife works a lot, so I probably should go start dinner right after I finish this up. Claire, go into your thinking corner for a minute. Go cool off. You're okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like I think my wife's probably gonna come out. It's like, why don't you do something about it? And like, oh. All right. So this is all of the background so far. There might be. They're playing parade now. Yeah. Let me wrap this up and tell people goodbye, and then I'll come over and help you. All right. So sweet. Look at this. I'm feeling angry. Yeah, she uses her like emotion. So all right. So this is where we're at so far. Gotta clean up a few edges to make them smoother. And then we'll peel off some of this glass so that we can get the full effect. But this is gonna be the next part. Is we gotta do all of the details. If I get this light of the wings, the bee, and then like all like the arms and stuff. We're getting there. And then the more challenging part's coming up when I have to use like this lead. I've never used it before, but you're supposed to get like cleaner joints and everything out of it. So we'll learn how to do that, and then I think it'll look great. My goal is to get done before Connor gets back. This is for him. This is for him. I like this like red glass right here. So we're getting there, you guys. I'll put this, like, show your face. Let me switch the camera. Settings, camera. So we can switch this to the front camera. All right, guys. So we're getting there. We'll finish this up. I'm the ogre. No, Claire, get it back. They have an axe. An axe to grind. All right, before this house goes down, like, subscribe, share. Love you guys.